Howdy, my name is PapaBizarre and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be predicting the NFL playoffs from the 2023 season. And as a Cardinals fan, I'm going to be a severe hater and try not to be a hater, honestly, but I am going to also be a little bit of a hater for this. So first we have Green Bay versus Dallas. Now I will like to mention that Dak Prescott this season has how can I say this? He's surprised me. He's throwing nothing but touchdowns, very few interceptions and mistakes. The Cowboys defense is absolutely insane. They have just a unit, man. They have a unit. I actually have a little faith in the Cowboys this season. Going against the Green Bay, I mean, Green Bay have struggled a lot. I mean, hell, they got blown up by the Saints. Jordan Love is a great quarterback. I just don't think he's going to be able to handle the defense at home in Dallas against the Cowboys defense. I just don't think so. So I'm going to say the Cowboys on this one, man. Another interesting pick here is actually going to be the Rams and the Lions. That's a little bit of a dramatic feeling here. So as we know, Stafford was in Detroit Lion forever, and Jared Goff was actually a Ram at one point. So it's kind of be a lot of emotions into this playoff game. I believe this one's on Sunday night. Now let's kind of paint the picture here. So with the Lions, they played their starters last week, right? So Laporta's a little hurt, he's a little banged up. It's gonna be a game, man. Montgomery and Gibbs for the Lions are gonna have to do their job. They're gonna have to pick up extra slack against Aaron Donald. I mean, that is a big man. He is mean, he is strong, and he's goddamn fast. If the Lions are able to stop the Rams' offense, it's gonna be a close game, man. I'm gonna say 21-24. I'm gonna give it to the Rams because I feel like the Rams defense can stop Jared Goff. However, this one's a 50-50, man. It could be the Lions or Rams. Either way, my heart goes to the Lions, but I'm a firm believer the Rams are going to win. So this is also going to be a very, very interesting game here. So we have the Eagles versus the Buccaneers. Now, I don't know about y'all. Baker Mayfield is my boy. I've loved that guy ever since he was in Cleveland. I thought he was a great quarterback. I've always believed in him. Yeah, sure, he's had his up and downs, but I have faith. I mean, Baker Mayfield has been playing lights out this season. Despite the record, the defense of the Bucs hasn't been the best, but Baker Mayfield has been playing great this season. Now, going to the Eagles have struggled quite a bit this season. I mean, they lost the freaking Cardinals and the Giants. Their last few games of the season have been very, very tough. The Nick Sirianni, the head coach, is actually facing potentially getting fired on this one. There's a lot on the line if the Eagles do not beat the Buccaneers. So I am a firm believer for going against the underdog on this one. If I'm being realistic here, I think the Eagles pull through. This one's going to surprise me if the Buccaneers win. I just feel like the Eagles just has a better team. They just have a better team. That's really all it boils down to, is they have a better team. But for some reason, it's going to tell me it's going to be a close one. I'm going to say 28-31. It's going to be a shootout in the end. So Eagles win. All right, so we're going to move on to the AFC since we already got the NFC wild card down. So this is going to be a very interesting one here. So we got the Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Now, as we all know, in 2009, the Steelers beat the Cardinals, which I'm still so... Man, I'm so devastated about it still, bro. His toes didn't touch, man. His toes didn't touch. Anyways, I'm just getting off track here. If Josh Allen shows up today, or shows up, I guess if you're watching it today, if Josh Allen shows up to this game like he did against the Dolphins, the Bills are winning by 30. I just don't see the Steelers. The Steelers, TJ Watts is out. I don't think the Steelers have it in them, bro. They don't have the dog in them. I just don't know, man. I'll put it this way. If Josh Allen shows up, he's going to destroy the Steelers. If he doesn't show up, it's going to be a very close game, but the Bills are going to win anyways. So Bills. Another game that's actually going to be really, really, very extremely interesting. So we got Tyreek Hill against his former team, the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I saw something on Twitter and Facebook that the wind chill of the Arrowhead Stadium is going to be at negative 30 degrees. That's dangerous. That's dangerous conditions, especially for a human. It's going to be dangerous to the players down the field. So we got to respect what these guys do. However, the Dolphins aren't used to the cold, bro. The Chiefs are. The Chiefs have a mad advantage over this. However, the Chiefs have been playing like shit. They have not played up to their skill, have not been playing up to the talent, have not been able to do really a whole lot. So I really think, no matter, despite the weather, despite everything, I think the Chiefs are going to win because they're going to come together as a team and beat Tyreek and the Dolphins. And another thing, I feel like Tyreek is distracted. He's a great player. I'm not saying he's not. He could not be distracted. I don't know. He could be distracted. I think that might play a critical role in this. So I think we get a couple matchups in the divisional playoffs with the Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now this game is going to break my heart right here. This AFC game against the Browns and the Texans is absolutely going to break my heart. I like CJ Stroud. I love the guy. I think he's going to be I think he's going to be a great quarterback. And in time to come, he's going to bring Texas and Texas fans and Texans fans and whatever, how the hell I said it. He's going to bring them so much joy and money. He's going to be a franchise quarterback. This guy is insanely talented, and I cannot wait to build around him. On the opposite end, we have the Browns. Joe Flacco. Who would have thought? Joe Flacco sit on his couch for a few games, comes back. He's destroying it right now. Destroying it. The Browns have a very, very good defense. Now, this one's going to break my heart because I want both teams to win on this one. However, Joe Flacco is a veteran quarterback. He has an opposite side of the ball. He has an okay defense. But the Texans defense is not compared to anything to the Browns defense. The Browns defense this year is absolutely scary. Myles Garrett is going to have a heyday. I feel like Myles Garrett is going to have 3 sacks. CJ Stroud is still going to throw for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. This one's going to be a shootout to the very end. I'm very excited to watch this. However, the Browns, the story writers are coming back and they're going to make a divisional playoff very, very interesting. So we continue with the AFC here. So we have Joe Flacco against his former team, the Ravens. Now, he won the Super Bowl with the Ravens. That was what, 2012? It's been a while, man. It's been a while. This one's gonna be a very interesting game. We have Lamar Jackson on fire right now. The Ravens are absolutely a team to beat. Now, I don't know if the Browns can actually beat this team. I don't know. Let's look up the stats really quick of the Browns. How have the Browns beat the Ravens at all this season? I'm just gonna fast forward until I figured it out. So they played them twice, obviously. They beat them one time, 33-31. And then they lost to them 28-3. I think the 33-31 was, I don't know who was the quarterback on that one. Let's see. The quarterback for that shootout was Deshaun Watson. So it's a completely different offensive look on that. Joe Flacco is playing lights out. Kareem Hunt with the running back. Oh, man, dude. Wow, this is a lot harder than I thought. Oh. You know what? You know what I'm going to say, man? You know what I'm going to say on this one? I think defense wins games. This might be a hot take. I think defense is going to win this game for the Browns. I really do, bro. I think they're going to win. I think Joe Flacco is playing lights out. I feel like the Browns kind of understand what Lamar Jackson's going to do. I know Mark Andrews back, but I feel like the Browns defense just is so strong, man. Strong everywhere you look at. I feel like they're going to hold them and win, man. Not by much, maybe by like 3 or 7, but definitely a one score game. The Browns are going to come through. Now, this one's interesting as well. So we have the Kansas City versus the Bills. So Kansas City versus the Bills. Oh, man. In Buffalo, that one could be a tough one. I think they're going to be a little dinged up against the Dolphins. A lot of sliding, a lot of cold. So this one's going to be a shootout again, man. We've all seen it. It all goes into overtime. However, I really think the Bills pull it through and beat Kansas City like they haven't done before. They pull it through to make it to the AFC Championship. They beat Kansas City because Kansas City has not shown up to a lot of their games lately. Josh Allen is going to go MVP mode in the playoffs. I have a strong feeling about that. I like it. Very hot take, and I might get roasted for this, but I firmly believe this. So now we're making our way to the NFC. So the NFC here, this one is going to be a lot of divisional games, man. It's absolutely sick to see. So we have the Rams against the 49ers. Now the 49ers, if Brock Purdy does just a quick dump pass to any of his 5 Pro Bowlers that are surrounding him at any given moment in time, they're going to win the game. I feel like the 49ers at home, they're going to be rested. They're going to be ready for the Rams. They see the Rams twice a year. I think they have Sean McVay's number on them. I think the 49ers honestly blow out the Rams. I really do. The 49ers defense is just they gun to the ball at all times, man. They really do. They play hard. The only way the Rams are going to win the game is if they can get to Brock Purdy before he does a quick release, and that is nearly impossible. So if they're able to do that, they might win, but 49ers have a chance. The 49ers just have way too much weapons and a very decent quarterback. So the 49ers are going to win. I hate to say it, but they're going to win. So we have another divisional game here against the Eagles versus the Cowboys. Like I said, man, I'm a firm believer Dak Prescott knows what the hell he's doing this season. I feel like he's worked out through a lot of his issues with throwing the ball, making mental mistakes. He's doing very, very good check downs. The Cowboys have such a good defense. I don't think this one is going to be a shootout at all. Maybe the storytellers might make it a shootout. I don't have faith in the Eagles, man. Not after what I've seen from the remainder of the season. The Cowboys are going to try to get the redemption against the 49ers, and that's what I firmly believe. Now, this is the game that I want to see. This is the game that's going to, whoever wins this game is going to win the Super Bowl right here against the Cowboys and the 49ers. Now, I hate these teams. I hate these teams so much. It's almost making me throw up talking about it. However, I will mention that San Francisco destroyed the Cowboys earlier this year. And I think it's going to happen again because they're back in the Bay Area. They're back in San Francisco. I feel like they're going to do a lot of checkdowns to Debo. I feel like it's just going to be a rinse and repeat, bro. They're going to lock down CD Lamb. They're not going to do a whole lot. The Cowboys are not going to do a whole lot on offense. It's going to be a very, very, very blowout. I feel like I really feel like it's going to be 28-10, maybe 17-42. I firmly believe whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl, and that's just going to be the San Francisco 49ers. They're just going to beat the Cowboys, man. I absolutely hate it. I hate to see it. So we'll go back to the AFC Championship here. So we have the AFC Championship against the Browns and the Bills. It's so weird to see the Browns in the playoffs, and I am absolutely here for it. I will say something that I didn't mention. I should have mentioned in the beginning. Seeing the Browns and the Lions in the playoffs makes me so freaking happy. I just cannot fathom the idea of seeing the Browns and the Lions in the Super Bowl, and I'm here for it. I actually believe the Browns have a chance at beating the Buffalo Bills. It's just the Browns defense, man. God damn, the Browns defense is insane. It is just so damn strong. There's really nothing you can do to go around it. And now if Josh Allen just panics, I don't think he's going to stay mentally strong enough to get to the Super Bowl. Especially against a strong defense like that, man. I don't know, man. I'm a Browns fan at heart. I swear I am. I really like the Browns on this one, bro. I like the Browns on this one, dude. I'm a Joe Flacco fan. The Browns have an insanely great defense. Dude, if Josh Allen shows up, I don't think he's gonna do anything. It's gonna be a crazy game in Buffalo. It's cold. You know what, man? I'm gonna go Browns. I'm doing it. Oh my God, I'm doing it. Oh, this is such a bad bracket, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh, okay. Well, so now in the Super Bowl, now that I'm doing it, bro, it just does not make any sense. Maybe, I don't know. I have faith. I'm sticking with it. So then Super Bowl this year, we have the Browns against San Francisco. Dude, I'm telling you, it'd be nice. It's going to be so cool to see the Browns make it, man. But I don't think they're going to be able to do. So I think it's going to be the number one defense against the number one offense. So They're gonna have to mix it up. This one, if this happens, I think it's gonna be a shootout. I think the Browns are gonna try to do something on their defense that we haven't seen a lot of people use against San Fran. They're gonna start blitzing more. They're gonna get Brock Purdy try to release the ball a lot quicker. They're gonna hold the edges, force the run up middle. I think that am I gonna do this? Am I going back on my word on this? I think Brock Purdy. Man. Man, this is actually hard. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. Number one defense, number one offense, I think. Wow. Oh man. You know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Browns are winning the Super Bowl. This might be a horrible take. If it's a horrible take, let me know in the comments below. Be nice about it. I swear to God. Browns are winning the Super Bowl, bro. Hell yeah. We're going for it. This is my playoff bracket. If you guys enjoyed today's content, enjoyed me rambling, leave a like, leave a sub. Hit that little ring that little tiny little bell. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. See ya.